The following is a presentation of Muddy River News.
Hi, it's Chad from the Liquor Booth, wishing you a festive holiday season. Check out our large selection of bourbons, whiskeys, and tequilas. The Liquor Booth, 3520 Broadway, Quincy. We have all the holiday spirits you need.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Daily Muddy. I'm Ashley Conrad, and joining me today, we have two lovely ladies from the American Businesswomen's Association. Welcome, ladies.
Good morning.
So, okay, just real quick introduction. So we have Jillian Starman, and you are the president.
I am the current president, right?
Okay.
I'm in my second term, so this is my last year.
Last year, okay. And that's a smile. I'm sure you've been working very hard.
We have, but I think one of the nice things about having 1 and 2 year terms is that we can get new faces in and we get new leadership.
Yeah,
so.
New vision and new, kind of new takes on things never hurts. Yep. Absolutely. Well, congratulations. And we have Erin Niekamp, who is the treasurer. So, right?
Yes. Again, this is the second term for me as well.
All right.
It has been a great opportunity to be able to grow and just kind of take it to the next level and put in my own little twist on things.
Absolutely. Excellent. Well, thank you both for your contribution. So real quick, can you give me a small rundown of what your organization does? Because I've heard of it and I know it does great things, but just for people out there who maybe don't know what the association does.
Well, we are part of a national association. So the American Businesswomen's Association itself is a national organization headquartered in Kansas City, and it started in 1949. At a time when there wasn't very much for women to network or learn or do professional development. Our particular chapter, which is the Quincy Charter chapter, began in 1962. So we've just had our 60th anniversary, which was really exciting.
Big milestone.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on that as well.
And so part of what we do, the mission of our organization basically is to provide women leadership opportunities, which, like Erin said, she was able to step in as treasurer and make changes. And then we also provide education, and that is through our meetings monthly. We have speakers. It's also through our national organization where we have what's called an Apex campus, and we do things like Six Sigma and Lean courses.
I've been through a few of those.
A lot of those are really, really good. And then, of course, we have our regional and national conferences where we have keynote speakers and workshops. And so we have lots of ability to do that. And then, of course, locally, we have networking. We always have networking before our meetings. And there again, when we go to regional and national conferences, we can network with other women from around the country.
So now when you have those meetings locally, did you say monthly?
We meet the first Thursday of every month.
And is that open to anyone who's interested in learning more about your organization or how you can help?
It most definitely is. It most definitely is.
All right.
And we do have a Facebook page. We are also, I believe, on LinkedIn. And if anybody just wants to find out about it, they can either go to our Facebook page or you can email me at jillianstarman@gmail.com.
At gmail.com, so they can reach out just to get a little more information. Because we know that women, we like to think that we are, equal, but we still know that there's a little bit of disparity there, and we still know that that there's always room for improvement as far as what we can do, what anybody can do, but women especially, to get kind of that leg up in any industry, right? So you kind of help guide those ladies in the right direction.
Well, I think sometimes women have a tendency to sometimes either feel that they lack the skill or the ability or the confidence.
Sure.
And so having a group of like-minded women can help support to give you that. And I think Erin has kind of learned some of that over the last few years while she's been a member.
Right. You want to delve into that a little bit?
So I became a member about 3 years ago. And when I did that, I was working at a company, and I had the opportunity to do personal growth as well as professional. And with the Apex courses, along with the support from a lot of our members, I was able to move into a new position that's in a leadership position role with a new company here in town. And so I'm kind of the branch manager of the office here locally.
Excellent.
So that was extremely nerve-wracking at first, but with the support and all of the knowledge and stuff that I've gained going to nationals to also networking, kind of growing the opportunity that we have during our networking sessions before our meetings are extremely helpful, as well as building a relationship with people.
Sure.
The relationships that you come out with are above and beyond what I would have thought of
Really?
a couple of years ago. Yeah.
It sounds awesome.
yeah.
Well,
So-
congratulations for that. I mean, I think go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt you. No, I just wanted to say, I know that, I mean, I've been in positions where, leadership roles were presented to me, and it is extremely, extremely nerve-wracking. And it is kind of lack of confidence that, it's like our inner voice saying, oh man, I don't know it. And then even when you go into meetings, sometimes and not intentionally, you're surrounded by men, because a lot of industries are male dominated to this day. And it is extremely, I don't want to say uncomfortable, but it can be for certain folks who don't have.
Well, I mean, one of the courses that we had, or one of the speakers that we had, and I believe it was last year, was coming in and, how do you make yourself heard in a meeting?
Right.
Because I think sometimes, women will tend to sit back and they don't feel like they have anything to contribute.
Right.
And so, that's part of it.
Yeah.
And I think that those are things that we learn. And by taking leadership roles, you get to be able to stand up in front of people and be comfortable speaking in front of groups.
Right.
And so being part of the organization gives you that.
Right. Yeah. It's a big feat for a lot of folks, not just women, but standing in front of folks and even doing what we're doing right now. A lot of people just find it extremely uncomfortable. And I can tell that you ladies are definitely just like, you seem really comfortable with it. So I'm sure that, the organization that you're here talking about has actually helped that. So very cool to see it in play. Yeah. Very cool. So, okay. So when you're doing these Apex courses, and are those funded by the American Businesswomen's Association? Is that from donation, or how do you accomplish kind of that stuff?
Our organization is funded by the different fundraising events that we have, and
Okay.
we have several throughout the year. We just finished our vendor show, which is usually in the fall.
Okay.
And then coming up in the spring, in February, we have our biggest fundraiser, which is our Mardi Gras event.
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
And we do. And we have a lot of pieces involved in that. So we sell tickets for a raffle.
Okay.
And our raffle this year has an $800 value.
Wow.
And we'll be selling tickets at Farm and Home on December 3rd and 4th between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. We also have tables that we sell. And our tickets for our tables are a $25 a ticket, or you can get a whole table of 8 for $175.
Okay.
Which means you basically get one ticket free.
Sure, yeah.
And so it's a really good deal. We have a band, we have food, we have a mask contest that we started last year.
Like a Mardi Gras mask?
Yes, like a Mardi Gras
Fun.
mask, super fun.
Yeah.
And then we have a face painter that comes.
Okay.
And so for adults who don't have any tattoos, it's kind of a cool way to try one out. And it's amazing how the adults
You see people walking around with sleeve tattoos.
Oh, and face tattoos and the whole works. So it's an absolutely amazing evening. And we do this every year in February. This year it's going to be February 25th, and it'll
Okay.
be held at the Atrium. So if anybody is interested in that, you can either get a hold of me. There again, I give you my email address, or you can check us out on our Facebook page, because we have all that going out.
Perfect.
Yes.
And I noticed that, okay, so it's not just tattoos and such and masks, which amazing. It just sounds amazing. But you also have appetizers and Raised on Radio, which is a great band, great
Yes.
local band, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So sure to be a good time.
Yeah, they have been with us for a long, long time, and I think we only missed them one year, and we had to bring in a DJ because unfortunately one of their band members had to have surgery. But
bummer.
they have just been there, and we've had a great time.
They are a great time,
Yeah.
for sure. And then, so a portion of the proceeds for this also goes to another organization that we all know and love, which is the Quincy Children's Museum,
Yes,
right? Yeah.
every year year, we do two major charities. At Christmas time, we usually have our vice president choose a charity, and we either bring in financial donations or actually items to donate.
Okay.
And this year, Bella Ease is our charity for our Christmas
great.
program.
Yeah.
And then our big one goes at Mardi Gras, and we choose a charity for that. And this year, we've gone with the Quincy Children's Museum
which
because
is-
we absolutely think it's a great
It's so awesome.
addition to Quincy, right?
so awesome.
And so, yes, we not only raise money to help our women either take courses or learn or bring in speakers, but we also then have monies that go back into the community through our donations.
That's awesome. So aside from the Mardi Gras party and dance, which sounds awesome, I may have to look into that. What do you have any networking events that are coming up for?
We just finished our fall membership drive,
Okay.
and we usually have a membership drive in the spring and one in the fall, and we usually hold that at one of the local restaurants. We've been recently holding them at Crazy Cakes. They've
yeah.
been really helpful and supportive of our organization.
Awesome.
And then if people are interested, they are most welcome to attend our monthly meetings.
Okay.
And there again, we have reservations because we have meals at our meetings.
Okay,
So
okay.
we need to know the Monday before our Thursday is kind of our cutoff to be able to let the restaurants or the caterers know.
So then what is the cost if I were to come to one of your networking events or your monthly meetings? Is it?
So if you come with a member, and if you just let us know, hey, I'm gonna show up, I would like to get into a meeting. And actually, the first one is free.
Okay.
We just need a reservation prior to, so we can have enough for the meal.
Okay.
And then after that, it's $20 every meeting.
Per meeting? Okay.
Yep. And so that includes the meal, the speaker, and all of the networking
That's awesome.
opportunities.
Yeah, definitely worth it, I would say. That's
And
very
they're
cool.
from 5:30 till about 8:30.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
One night a week.
Yes. One night a month. It sounds like a great opportunity to get out and meet some like-minded women. And not only that, but the Mardi Gras party sounds awesome and sounds like a great chance to get out and have a great time and support, two amazing causes, local causes, which is awesome. So, proud of what you ladies are doing, and not just because I am a lady in the, I'm not knocking on men. Okay. But we do know that up till now, we have been it's been harder for, maybe not harder, but just a little
Challenging
a little
sometimes.
uneven as far as, men versus women in the workplace. And I get why that is, but it's time. We have a lot to offer. And, if we have more organizations like this who help us kind of gain that confidence and gain our footing in those different industries, I think that's awesome. So,
Well, and the one thing that I'm really proud of with our chapter, and we did kind of a little research last year, because a lot of times they say, that 20% of the people do 80% of the work.
Yeah.
But when we did a count last year of all of the people that got involved in our chapter, we had 80% involvement.
Really?
And so people were either out there getting sponsors, selling tickets, participating in getting baskets for our silent auction. They were doing something for
A lot
it.
of
So
engagement.
we have a lot of engagement. We're a very active chapter.
that's amazing. And I do want to mention one thing, because I was reading kind of the press release. So when you had your anniversary, your 60-year anniversary, which is amazing, you also had something that's kind of outstanding for any chapter, right? You ended up with like the Best Practices Award for how many years running? I mean,
We've had it for quite a few years now.
I think it was like 2010 or something. I
Since
mean,
2010.
That's amazing.
So the best practices, there's different levels, and we have worked extremely hard the last few years for sure to accomplish that, and we were extremely close to making the next level.
Yeah.
For our best practices, and I know that in our chapter we have a lot of people that do a lot of work to put into that, and that goes to national.
Yeah.
And national is the one that actually decides whether or not the best
Met the
practices are
criteria.
awarded.
really?
Yep.
So you got it. That's
Yes.
awesome.
Yep. No.
Congratulations.
And it's really, when you look at quality control, it's how you run your business.
Absolutely.
And do you meet these criteria and do you meet these standards? And that's pretty much how we run our chapter, is by following these guidelines.
Which you have to, otherwise things just kind of fall apart, right? And then which is another it's just another lesson that then you pass
Well,
down to your members. that
Right,
this is how you
and
do
that's
things
the
well.
nice thing of being part of a larger organization is that, you know, they have materials for us.
Sure.
They have the support mechanisms in place to help us at the local level.
Right.
And then, of course, our members not only have opportunity to serve in our chapter, but they can serve in our region. We have 6 different regions around the United States. And then they can also move up and be part of the national board. And so that really gives, you know, exposure to a lot of different people, a lot of different
Absolutely.
processes along the way.
Very cool. Well, I do believe that Miss Brittany Bowl and I are attending the next
That would
meeting.
be awesome.
So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yes, we definitely will. We will get our reservation in. Erin's kind of a soft speaker, so you may not have heard her, but make sure you get your reservations in if you plan on going, which I definitely recommend. And if you can't make that, definitely plan on going to the Mardi Gras dance and hit up the Facebook page or these ladies for a little more information. And I think with that, we'll say goodbye for today. I appreciate you coming in.
Thank you very
Thank
much
you.
for having
Yeah,
us.
of course. Good luck with everything you do. I think it's amazing.
Thank you.
All right. Coming up, Bob Goff's going to talk to us about a brand new, exciting program coming up here at Muddy River News.
Quincy Warehouse Bargains is your Quincy home improvement store. It's the only store of its kind in the Quincy area. We offer flooring, mattresses, area rugs, dining sets, couches, appliances, and much more. And have more products to come so we can better serve the Quincy and tri-state community. Our staff is ready to help you find what you need to make your house a home. Quincy Warehouse Bargains, 4100 North 24th Street, Quincy.
Are you looking for the perfect venue for your next special event? Check out Utopia Event Center.
Utopia has a large banquet room and an awesome bar area, perfect for anything from birthday parties to formal corporate meetings. It also offers a photo booth, stage for a DJ or a live band, and a fully stocked bar, all for only $300. Check us out at utopiaeventcenter.com or call Barn at 217-430-6559 for more information. Utopia Event Center, 900 North 12th Street in Quincy. Welcome to the Abbey, a Quincy tradition. With 6 big screens, a new larger kitchen, and now more seating capacity, the Abbey is the place to be before, during, and after the big game. Come enjoy fan favorite appetizers, steaks, burgers, and a variety of daily food and drink specials. Can't join us? Carryout is available too. Now with a convenient drive-up window to better serve you. 1736 Spring in Quincy. Opens at 3 p.m. Tuesday through Sunday. Come join all your friends at the Abbey, a Quincy tradition.
There's a reason Harvey's Furniture has been around for over 75 years.
Exceptional quality furniture, affordable prices, superior customer service.
The only way to stay in business for over 75 years is to do things right. Harvey's Furniture. Our home, your home.
Well, thanks a lot, Ashley. I want to talk today about something really cool that Muddy River News is beginning with a couple of seasoned veterans, Randy Phillips and Mark Noddle. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.
You guys, of course, put together the award-winning Illinois Stories for many years. You are now bringing your story crafting talents to us, and Muddy River Gems is starting soon.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about why you guys want to keep doing this.
Well, you know, I missed Randy so much, you know, in the interim. Who wouldn't? No, the fact was, Randy and I worked on about 500 30-minute stories together over the years, over the last 19 years. And what's phenomenal is there aren't many guys in my position that get to work with the same person for 19 years. I mean, this industry doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
You know?
my position.
That's right,
Yeah.
right?
So we were, you know, I mean, we were we're simpatico, you know. I mean, he knew what I was going to do before I would do it, and I knew where he was going to be, and it's nice to be able to do that again.
And Randy, you know, you're busy doing lots of stuff. You just wanted to squeeze this into your schedule as well?
Just one more thing in there, yeah. No, there's always room for Jello, right?
That's right.
You know, and I do a lot. I own a video production company here in Quincy, and I do a lot of local video production. I do voice work all over the country. I do corporate things, and I do stuff for Muddy River, of course. And this seemed like a great fit for us with this kind of thing. You guys do news and tell stories, and we tell stories with the old show we did, and now with this new one, we can tell even more and keep doing that.
And and I know you did go across the river a little bit back with the old show, but you'll be doing those. Well, as a matter of fact, we don't want to give anything away, but you'll be heading across the Mississippi for your first show.
Yeah. We're going to be in Missouri, Perry, Missouri, as a matter of fact.
It's a great town.
And I've heard that from people that grew up there. No, and it is, and it's fun. Visiting small towns is always fun because you can learn all about the town in one day. You can talk to enough people that you really feel like you get to know the town in one day, and it's fun. And you go to places other people don't go.
Well, I'll tell you what, we're really excited that you guys are, Randy's already been a part of the team, but we're really glad to have Mark along and Ashley. We are looking forward to Muddy River Gems coming soon. You'll see all the promos and everything, and I'm going to send it back to you.
That's it for today. We'll see you back here tomorrow with some Club Muddy.